Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to take your sources and really pull out the key stuff you need to know.
Exactly. And today, it's about something we almost take for granted.
Yeah, this idea that going digital is automatically green, environmentally friendly.
Right, that assumption. But we're going to look into the hidden environmental costs, the stuff that's often missed.
We are indeed. This is all coming from excerpts from The Environmental Cost of Digital Businesses.
And our goal really is to give you a quick but, essential grasp on how digital business, even with all its upsides,
Still hits the environment pretty hard, sometimes maybe even harder than the old ways.
that's the surprising part, yeah. Which leads us to the big question for today.
What happens when our green clouds, the ones we imagine are so clean, actually start looking a bit
Gray.
smoggy, maybe? Because for years, we definitely celebrated moving away from paper, all that office waste.
Oh, yeah, mountains of paper, right. So digital documents, emails, invoices. It felt like such a clear win. Save the trees. It really did. That picture was, well, very appealing. Less paper, more digital, equals better for the planet. Simple.
But what gets left out of that nice, simple equation?
Well, the actual environmental cost of the internet itself. And all the electricity needed for every single digital thing we do.
It's massive.
Yeah.
An invisible cost, really.
Totally invisible. And this oversight, it starts to show some pretty stark truths when you dig in.
Like that recent Wired report. That caught my eye.
Ah, yes. The one pointing out that most data centers.
These huge server farms powering everything.
Exactly. They're still running mostly on fossil fuels.
Which is kind of shocking when you think about the scale. These places use more power than, some small countries.
That's the comparison, yeah. So if the very backbone of our digital world runs on that stuff,
Then every click, every file saved, every stream.
it all carries this hidden carbon weight. And that's where those green clouds start to look decidedly gray.
Right. It's not just the screen in front of you. It's this vast, unseen network behind it all.
A network that's still largely powered by carbon. It sort of shatters that easy idea of a zero-impact digital life, doesn't it?
It really does.
Uh,
Okay, let's make it even more concrete, something we all do constantly. Email.
Oh, yeah. Daily. Hourly for some.
And I definitely thought, my inbox, peak eco-friendly. No paper, no trucks.
But it turns out even a single email has a footprint. The source mentions about 4 grams of co-euro.
4 grams, which sounds tiny, but maybe compared to something.
It's roughly like powering a small LED bulb for a minute or so. Not huge on its own.
But then you scale it up. Trillions of emails globally every year.
Exactly. And here's the kicker. If you add a large attachment,
Like a presentation file or photos or a video.
then that footprint jumps. It can go up to maybe 50 grams of co-euro per email.
Oh, 50 grams.
Yeah.
Suddenly, reply all feels a bit heavier.
Doesn't it just, you almost wish there was a little puff of smoke with each send to remind us.
Maybe. So, thinking about you, our listener, what's the main takeaway here?
Well, I think it's that while digital is great in many ways, we just have to accept it has a real, tangible environmental cost.
It challenges that whole digital is inherently green idea.
Definitely. It pushes us to look past the screen, doesn't it? To think about the hidden machinery, the energy grid.
The whole infrastructure that makes our digital lives possible.
Yeah. And being truly well-informed about this. It's not just about changing your email habits, though that helps.
It's bigger picture.
It's systemic. It's about the energy sources, how efficient the code is, how data centers are run. Are we really putting the planet first when we push for digital first?
That's a really powerful point to consider. So as we wrap up, what's the one thought you hope really sticks with people from this deep dive?
I guess it's just the need for awareness, understanding that digital isn't weightless or cost-free, and maybe asking ourselves, how can we push for digital innovation that is genuinely sustainable right from the start, not just assuming it is?
The critical question for all of us, really. How do we align our tech progress with actual planetary well-being? Something to think about.